Good morning, traders. This is an incredible gift when legends stopping by in the middle of the night in Australia. You can listen to podcasts with Theo on our website. Today, incredibly important formations playing out in front of you live. So please pay attention to legends' comments, as next I will walk you through where you can find Theo's podcast and Theo's performance. As Theo trading futures and Theo trading what else? Please, Theo, share. Anything you can about what you're trading right now is greatly appreciated. But what is so important about Theo's comments? As he says, the best methodology to take one glance and to know when not to pull a trigger, which is extremely important. So take a look at what we discussed this morning. We discussed this morning absolutely no shorts. We discussed this morning that this is critical key event, this is critical key level to the downside. We discussed this morning with my students that critical key preparation for your trade spelled out to the tick. No matter what chart you trade this morning, if this level remains intact, market will continue higher. But the problem this morning on both S&P and Nasdaq, market overextended in brutal place. The previous few days, intelligent trader understands trading being a bliss. Massive numbers of trades. Alpha Fibonacci System allows you to trade with institutions, to buy with institutions, to buy the pullbacks. But when the price is so high, intelligent trader like Theo understands quite well. This is very dangerous market where bullish rally overextended on all futures, S&P, Nasdaq and Dow. So if I bring to your attention this extremely important chart on S&P, this is where we are. And we knew this days in advance. On this chart, I have absolutely no software. On this chart, as Theo knows, you simply insert proprietary levels and apply proprietary strategies. All predictive, all in advance. Again, on S&P, the previous 3 days is a bliss. This morning, markets are brutal on both. So if you understand the danger of the markets, as legends do in trade all over the world, and becoming my dearest friends for life, this is the most important part of your trading. Know when horrific and brutal markets are present. And that's what's playing out in front of you. So when Theo is sharing, he's trading S&P, he's trading Nasdaq, he's trading gold and some Forex when Forex presents opportunities. What is the market showing you now? Did we know how horrific it is? Absolutely. This is the most important part of your trading. And this can last for hours, this can even last for days. Because when institutional rally reaches markets so high, and markets stuck in brutal and nasty correction, intelligent trader understands it's entirely different trading than buying with institutions in April, in June, in July versus now. When price reaches institutional reversal zone in junky retail correction this morning. And you knew it with a single glimpse. So if you make a personal decision to day trade futures with a software, you knew it with a single glimpse. But again and again and again, As traders trade all over the world on stocks, on forex, on crypto, software is never ever a requirement. Never. The only requirement, as you witness and listen to Theo's phenomenal podcast. So when you come to the website and you see our Australian legend photo and podcast, it is always another joy to reconnect. It's always a gift and inspiration to others to listen to Theo and see what he accomplished, as Theo stops by every few months and shares updates. So when you click on Theo's podcast, you can listen to Legend, but when you click on Students' Performance, you can find multiple emails from Theo. This is a very powerful email from Theo, as Theo shares the most important words. There is no better approach than what Allah teaches in the course materials, and price action analysis is the best I ever came across. Is a solid, robust, consistent set of well-defined rules to understanding price action and tools to ultimately conquer all markets. So this is one of the latest Theo's performance. What a spectacular graph. What does it show you? This is intelligent trader who manages with phenomenal success rate, extremely solid and robust performance. But again and again and again, it all starts with separating spectacular versus brutal markets. So intelligent trader like Theo knows where market heading to on every single chart, understanding quite well. Finally, pain is over, market moving lower. Again, Nasdaq remains stuck. Nasdaq remains drastically worse than S&P this morning. Again, we're extremely clear how dangerous this market is on both. And it doesn't matter the instrument you trade this morning. Stuck and frozen in horrific chop. Only when you manage brutal markets, you can become successful. And that's entirely different trading week from spectacular versus horrific markets. So extremely weak and very limited shorts in a play. Intelligent trader understands and knows this. Again, bearish pullback in a play, but it's extremely weak and nasty. There is nothing else. So Theo shares, he's trading Forex, 15-minute chart and higher, and again, futures on Ninja and Forex on what platform, Theo? 4-hour daily analysis, genius. Forex on MT4, MT5, or what platform? So in addition to trading futures on Ninja Trader 8 with a software, Theo trades Forex, MT4, absolutely no software on Forex, but Alpha Fibonacci trading software on futures. So again, and again, and again, using the methodology on Forex futures as well, and execute on MT4. What a genius trader, and what a giver to stop by here in the middle of the night in Australia to share what he trades. Always joy and an honor to see you. What is your success rate remains? Please let us know. Yes, as Theo shared, he's trading S&P ES on Ninja Trader 8. Yes, and yes, and yes. He spotted this above as I'm projecting and sharing. So again, pay attention please. As we knew how horrific and dangerous market is, correct? As again and again and again, incredibly dangerous pullbacks remain in a play, correct? On both S&P and Nasdaq. There is nothing else here, only this, no matter what chart you will decide to trade. That's it. So this is what Theo continues sharing. Success rate above 85, often 90%. Taking very quality, highest quality trades. Sometimes no trading during junky days and staying away from the red news events. Phenomenal trader. So if you want to accomplish success rate of 85-90%, as Theo keeps sharing updates for years, this is legend. This is what Theo understands. Days like this define your success or failure forever. Again, brutal, horrific markets are key to your success. That Theo knows extremely well not to trade. Psychological comfort is key. Not forcing a trade is crucial and essential to your success. Entirely different trading day today than spectacular Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Videos will be posted on the website. And this is what every single successful trader thinks. Focusing on your risk is the most important part. When you focus on your risk before your profit, you understand. Psychological comfort and consistent wins will define your success. That's how intelligent and successful trader thinks. Thank you for sharing, Theo. Thank you. So I hope one day soon I will come and visit you in Australia. We have an incredible community of traders in Australia and New Zealand. Such an honor and joy to see you, Theo. Thank you so much for being here. So again, we're extremely clear. It was a very junky, very dangerous shorts. We're extremely clear. Market been in huge correction again and again and again. Legend knows this. And it's always an honor to see that only when you manage your risk, only when you understand the spectacular markets that we witness this week, with the exception of today, you become successful. You spend very little time in front of the screen. You only take highest quality trades, no matter what the instrument, no matter what time frame you trade. Thank you so much for sharing, Theo. Means the world. You being with us this morning. As again and again and again, extremely dangerous markets remain. So let's recap as we're preparing for institutional class. In case you miss the events of this week, pay attention please. Both S&P and Nasdaq in extremely dangerous place, stuck in brutal, horrific correction for the last 7 hours. Again, if I bring to your attention this chart to the previous 2 days, we had phenomenal markets this week, with the exception of today. You are buying the markets as market heading higher. You're extremely clear this week. This level is out, this level to follow. This level is next, where market would sell off. This morning, this critical support holding the crush. Again, all in advance, never after the fact. Again, yesterday breathtaking. Again, pay attention what played out. Price continue respecting this level, and when market skyrocketing higher, you knew this hours and days in advance. This is crucial key retail chart. So when price is stuck in such horrific pain this morning, this is a reason traders like Theo become my dearest friends for life. Trading multiple instruments on various platforms. Again, no software on this chart. On S&P mini future, software is here. On any chart you choose to trade. And again, this is Nasdaq this morning. On any chart, and if I bring to your attention Nasdaq 2 days ago, you knew days in advance where market heading to. System is predictive. This was spectacular place to buy Nasdaq from. Nasdaq no longer at this level, correct? Phenomenal breathtaking rally is over. It reached critical key target. Nasdaq in horrific pain. In entirely different level. And that spectacular place to buy from, as Theo knows, versus not. Stuck for the last 7 hours. So if you understand market structure, if you trade as intelligent trader like Theo does, you can trade any instrument, you can trade on any platform. So please listen to Theo's podcast and understand. This is the power of predictive proprietary system. So if you want to trade with success rate of 85-90%, you understand it's entirely different trading day. On Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, breathtaking and spectacular. Today's horrific. That's it. Intelligent trader like Theo would take a day off. Zero reason babysitting junk, zero reason being in front of the screen. And that's the power of the Alpha Fibonacci Predictive Proprietary System, traded by genius and legend Theo. On futures, on Forex, on NinjaTrader 8 and MT4. So if you want to trade like Theo, I look forward to working with you. Please come to the website and listen to Theo's podcast and view Theo's performance. As again, traders all over the world, trading on various instruments, various time frames, various platforms. Theo always surprising me by stopping by in the middle of the night in Australia. Truly, always means the world. Theo graduated from group class. Theo never took a private mentoring. Theo simply made an effort, joining us with a group course package 2. Package 2 is the most popular package at Fibonacci Trading Institute. Theo came to classes when he can. It's never a requirement to attend all classes. So if you want to trade like Theo, package 2, you have opportunity to day trade futures on NinjaTrader 8 with a multi-market scanner and trade recognition software. Again, markets are extremely weak, very junky, very little shorts back and forth, and scanner showing that. Comes with trade recognition software and multi-market scanner. And again, package 2 allows you to trade and every single package on any platform you choose. Absolutely no software ever required for MT4. And again, you want to trade on TradeStation, Infinity, Interactive Brokers, Sierra Chart, TradingView, Thinkorswim, Fidelity, on platforms I never even heard of, in Ukraine, in Russia, in Saudi Arabia, in Japan, in Monte Carlo, in South France, on Goldman platforms, on JP Morgan platforms, the only requirement, Fibonacci retracement tool. That's it. So if this tool is present, there is only the most important requirement that left. Your brilliant effort. If Theo can do it, so can you. The sky's the limit if you do. So when Nasdaq finally selling off and S&P does so, we knew where it will come from, correct? After all, we came outside of decision point 2. It's not the place to buy, it's the place to short from. But shorts are extremely limited. This support will define markets for hours and days to come. And that's horrific markets this morning. And that's spectacular markets day before. And that's even better market day before. That's it. And as Theo would tell you, with the power of the system, you know where market heading to. Hours, days, weeks, even months in advance. And that's where we are on core institutional charts. But if you decide to trade, so just to recap, oil news was extremely bullish yesterday. LOL. Intelligent Alpha Fibonacci trader knew this is not the place to buy oil, this is a place to short from, correct? If I bring to your attention this chart yesterday morning, you remember oil news? Do you remember what played out? Yes? Selling pressure is on, coming from key institutional chart, correct? As again, sell-off on oil started and spelled out well before US bumped Iran. Oil keeps selling off despite extremely bullish news. This level is reached, this level to follow. Intelligent trader understands the power of this. So no matter if you trade oil or Amazon, selling off, or euro in correction, or US dollar selling off in free fall, you're making a personal decision on the instrument and time frame you want to trade. And when S&P finally crushes and when Nasdaq continue dancing at this level, you are very, very clear where bearish, weak selling pressure came from. That's it. And that's the power of the system. You can choose to trade on any instrument, any platform, any time frame, as traded by traders all over the world, from 12 to 80 plus year old. So please review all the information on the website. Listen to the podcast with legend Theo. Theo have done multiple podcasts. So please, here we go. This is Podcast with Theo, as again, you can also find on our website. Thank you so much for stopping by in the middle of the night. It is always an honor and joy to see you. Any questions for me, traders? Please contact me 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. You want to become trader like Theo? All you have to do is sign up and make an effort. The sky's the limit. And you can trade any instrument you choose on any platform. Only requirements, Fibonacci retracement tool, and your incredible, brilliant mind. If Theo can do it, so can you. The sky's the limit if you do. Thank you, Theo. Thank you so much. We'll take a break and we're off to institutional class next. Would you be joining us? Please let me know. Thank you, traders, for a phenomenal week. Thank you so much, everyone.